Hello everyone, my name is Christina and this is my short vlog on my jewelry business and how we create jewelry in general, as well as just talking and chilling. I'll make 30 of these, so it's like a 30 vlog challenge, and I'll try to film once every week. So if you enjoy this type of theme, then let's get started. Hope you like our background today. I try my best to set it up. Although it's a bit messy, I'm still trying to get used to filming and stuff, so don't judge too harsh. So, I'm a co-creator of Vinako.jewelry brand. My other partner is Victoria. She's not here sadly today, but she's also going to be contributing to this channel, and she's also going to be filming, and I would really enjoy if she's going to join us here on this YouTube community. Our primary source is our Instagram, where we sell our jewelry and where we have our listed everything. We also have a TikTok account, but TikTok account is mostly like for fun, so it's not really like more informative. And here I'm planning on doing more informative videos, so if you like that format, just let us know in the comments below. I'm also going to be talking about gemstones and like what to buy, what to not buy, because we're trying to improve our selection of jewelry, and we're trying to go more into a serious one, which involves gold, silver, and materials like gemstones. And in order for our buyers and our customers to understand what they're buying and is it really worth it, I feel like it would be a good idea to film short videos on like short encyclopedia on gemstones, so that you know what you're gonna buy and like, is it really worth buying and is it a good investment? Because gemstones are not only for just to look pretty, but they're also a good investment. And compared to all other types of investments, of which we know, like S&P or like stocks or property, like commercial property, private property, gemstones never really go down in value. So that's also to keep in mind and think about when thinking of the ways you want to invest in something. So yeah, let's get started. If you like our content and if you like what we're doing, please hit that button, subscribe button, and the bell, just in case so you don't miss anything. And I would really like to talk about the history of our brand first, so that you understand who we are and where we come from. So, me and Victoria, we are Ukrainians. She's not an immigrant. I am an immigrant to America. And we met in middle school, where we decided that we want to do something fun for summer, and that's how the idea of in general the business came. And like in that time I was really watching a lot of like Warren Buffett and like investment stuff. So you know, like every kid wanted to earn money for themselves and just be independent, and you know, just like have their own money and just don't necessarily like ask for money from their parents, because it's quite awkward. Because it's quite awkward. So you would understand me. So we decided that we want to start a business. Then we started thinking of what kind of business do we want? Do we want something related to what we already know? And we figured out that we really like jewelry, and maybe we could make some bracelets and like sell them. So I started researching more on that, and she started researching more on that, and finally we came to the conclusion that yes, we want to start our own jewelry brand. So the idea of jewelry brand is actually grew for a long time. We kept it in our mind, but we didn't really like do much for it. So first thing we did, we ordered a lot of beads from different websites, as well as Temu, like a famous one. And we started making bracelets, but like the problem was we didn't have customers to sell them to. So we started thinking on what should we do. And at that time, a lot of people were having their own websites, but as we started researching, we figured out that websites are, you actually have to pay money in order to get on the website and just sell your stuff. Like for example, Etsy, you have to, I believe there's a fee for posting each single piece, which is pretty high. And for us at that time, we didn't have like a huge budget for that, and we didn't want to ask our parents on that. So when we decided, we wanted to open an Instagram account on our business. So we started brainstorming and realized that we don't have a name, we don't have anything, we don't have history, we don't have idea of like what the general style of our business is going to be about. And that took about approximately half a year to decide on a name and to decide on our logo. For example, we went through a huge process of designing a name and a logo. I remember the name was like a really fun story because she wanted something Japanese. I wanted something more related to history, like Roman and Greek history. And I was always proposing her like something from outer, like from centuries behind, like from before coming era names and stuff. And she was really like, this is not modern, this is not gonna work. And I kind of see that because there is some sort of still nostalgia from like the Roman, ancient Greece history and, you know, architecture of those times, but still there's a lot of modernity. So I kind of understand her point here. So we eventually decided we want something Japanese style, since we are ordering beads from Japan. So we eventually ended up on the name Vinako, which is a fun story too, but maybe in another video because it's pretty long. So yeah, we decided that our name's going to be Vinako. And before, the problem was that the names proposed were really long, and usually the brands that succeed are having really short names. Like Chanel, it's a pretty short name, it's easy to remember, easy to pronounce, and we wanted to work with something similar. So that's how the idea of Vinako came. And yeah, eventually we all got used to it, we got satisfied, and then we decided on our palette, which was like blue, white, and black. So that was our main palette, and the main theme of our brand was mostly cosmic theme slash, I don't know. The main theme of our brand and the main palette of our brand eventually became blue, white, and black, which is like the most popular colors of the cosmic system, galaxies. That's also a part of it, our like aesthetic sort of, because we really wanted to focus our attention more on cosmic stuff, because she is studying in a high school that really teaches a lot about astronomy, which is really cool. I think is really cool. And I wish my school did that, but sadly it doesn't. So she knows a lot. She has a lot of knowledge on that topic. So we feel like really confident on delivering this idea to our customers on that. So yeah, that's how our Vinako page developed eventually. And eventually started posting more stories, posting more of our bracelets, posting more works, experimenting with beads and compositions, with ideas, with some different shapes and forms of beads. What's good about our brand is that we're open to challenges, and we are open to creativity. So for example, if you say, oh, I kind of want this bracelet, but I want to change something, we can always do that. We can always make something super unique just for you. So that is a plus to our business that you may like about us. Now I would really like to talk about our idea of progressing into new jewelry. So the idea behind that is we really want to deliver our customers more unique and more worthy pieces that will last with them forever. We really wanted to create pieces that are gonna last for centuries, are gonna carry history, and that's why we are thinking of progressing more into gemstone world, which is my favorite: spinel, sapphires, rubies, garnets, and many more of amazing gemstones. So based on that idea, we also want to incorporate some vlogs about gemmology. Since I have read a ton of books, a ton of articles on gemmology, a ton of information about gemmology in general and specific gemstones, I have huge notes, and I really want to share them with everyone so that everyone has knowledge about them. I know that a lot of people are making like courses. Right now it's a really popular theme, and making courses on something you know to sell it to somebody else. But like, it's really an information that you can find in the internet, but just I'm going to be delivering it in a more simple way where everything is organized and you don't have to read millions of articles in order to find that specific information about that specific gemstone. So I feel like it doesn't really worth selling the information that I already know. So we're going to be incorporating the idea of vlogs about gemmology in here too. So I feel like the first one we're going to be talking about, I believe, is rubies, which is a really interesting, really vast theme, because they have been around since 2,500 years before Coming Era, which was really long time, and they have a long history, an interesting history. So yeah, it's gonna be really fun to talk about that. And the other plus of us talking about gemmology is that we can teach you about what you are going to buy. So if you want something, an investment piece, and not just a creative piece, you can really like watch our videos and understand what sort of gemstone will fit you the best and what gemstone will profit the best in the future. So we cannot predict, of course, the like exact prices, but we can tell you which gemstones, for example, almost are not mined, or rarely are found, or like super unique, or are never mined on the world in general, and like they're just basically sold from hands to hands. So their prices are always going up. So it's also really important. So I feel like it's going to be really interesting for you to know before you buy, so you can decide what gemstones you want to put in your jewelry, and like, will it really worth your money in the future and not just right now. So yeah, I feel like that's going to be also interesting. So the general idea of this channel would be for you to learn something new, to get inspired, get enrolled into something. We're probably going to create some challenges. One more important thing is we're also going to post how like the process of creation of jewelry. So the drawing, the sketches, the first like where we seek ideas, where we understand how we combine them all together, how we draw them. And yeah, we're gonna also create drawing logs, so it's gonna be really cozy and like inspirational / educational channel. And why did I say challenge? So yeah, let's get started, and I hope you're gonna get something out of this channel. What's funny is it's really cold outside and it's really snowy. I wish I could show you though. Let's take a minute to appreciate the weather. So beautiful. Oh my god, I feel like I'm in some sort of fairy tale.